So guys, I'm so excited. I have the privilege of hosting the world famous Yomi. Yomi Fabiyi is here.
How are you guys doing? How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm fantastic, man. Tell them, follow me on Instagram. Tell them.
My own IG?
Yeah, yours and mine.
Yeah,
but Mimi, I want to ask him a question. How did you deal with the cyberbullying in the course of all this? Because we talked about cyberbullying on television this morning.
The point is this, we need to also educate Nigerian youth. We are going to be giving the politicians the leeway to want to say they want to start restructuring social media. Social media is a platform to stand and to speak and to also propel the right thing.
Sure.
We have so many salient issues that if we have people that are educated full offline, when they come online, they will speak intelligently, like somebody who is well equipped, who is civilized. So when you look at cyberbullying, and it is coming from the angle of arrogance of ignorance, they don't know anything offline and they want to come online.
I like that.
And they want to come and bully somebody like me. Trust me, I will never be bothered. I will only suffer the pain because I want them to see the light. I will continue to take the banters because, and I will insist until when they start seeing that, oh, that boils down to how they are raised. Number one, I am not raised to judge when I have not heard the other side. My mother would tell me, take your time to hear the other side. And then if you are going to hear the other side, you must judge, you must go and then look at the pros and cons. Because when you look at the particular case at hand, even those that were planning it, they didn't know that they were actually committing crime. If you are looking for if you are trying to set a trap for a pedophile, you're not going to use an adult teenager. Pedophiles go for children.
Adult teenager, in what's adult teenager again?
Somebody who is grown up, like a teenager, 16, 17, 18.
No, there's nothing like adult teenager. We have children between the age of 0 and 18.
The point is this. The point is this. You will only know because you're not going to be holding your birth certificate.
She's a human rights person.
I will try to explain. You're not going to be holding your birth certificate in your hands. That is why when you go to some pubs and they say you don't buy cigarettes until you are 18 plus. Or is actually a pedophile. Of course, you would expect that when you see traces of going for children, when you now see somebody who is fully grown, you want to say, I want to see tendency of a pedophile. Probably you're in a community or in a park. You will not be looking at somebody who is going for somebody who is fully grown, who can easily scream or say.
Can I tell you something? In law, a child that is 14 years old, even if that child gives consent, allows you to defy her, to have a carnal knowledge of her, is still a criminal offense.
Okay, now
because she's not up to date.
Let me bust your bubble in this particular case. Nigerian youth.
That's why. See, you know what happened to Baba Ijesa?
Okay,
it happens in the north.
Let me explain something. Even in this state,
people still marry on that.
Let me explain to you.
Down here where the criminal code is in place.
Okay, good. Can I quickly? I'm not holding brief for you, but we just have to educate ourselves. The law under the federal government law, which is supersede, is 12 years below the first degree molestation. Whether the child who is 12-year-old, 11-year-old, 12-year-old accept or did not accept, if you touch that child, it's direct offense. Second degree molestation says if a child is 14, 13, and she does not give her consent, it is a criminal offense. But if it is not rape, it's molestation. It's rape. No. When people, you don't understand the difference.
There's a difference between rape and
molestation.
But go on.
Nigerians, you will say, if you are lying, you will rape.
Rape does not mean they struggle with you.
Wait, madam.
Rape is once they touch you.
It's a lie.
Without your consent.
Oh, that's where you're going. Now, my dear, look at the camera and say, I am not well informed. Because at the end of the day,
I am well informed. Because I have you know what I'm saying? Because where I work,
correction.
Where I work.
That is not rape. Your genitals. Baby enters into your boobs or into your private part, either by fingering or using his genital, and without your consent, it is rape.
True.
But it is not rape, complete rape, if a person is 17 and below, whether he gives consent or not. That's when you enter the genital. But like we are now, if I do like this,
you raped me.
Good. That's what you call rape. But it could only pass for sexual assault if you don't like it. But now you laugh, laugh about it. This that I've done. If we are angry or you want to bring me down, you call it sexual assault.
And press charges.
And that is what the law says is bailable. Okay. However, the second degree molestation says if the person is 14 years and above and gives consent, you have no case. If
She
it is,
cannot give consent if she's less than 18.
Wait, see, I didn't make the law.
She cannot give
Hello,
consent.
dear.
She's still a child.
Hello. If you are hugging somebody who is 14-year-old, I'm saying you are hugging. Let's assume if the child is actually 14, why will you tell a child to submit a body for molestation, for rape, because you want to get evidence? And in true sense,
to be honest,
I'm coming. Let me. And in true sense, how does what was planned, what was set up down, how does that show to you if you're that intelligent? That will show the crime that happened 7 years ago. The biggest and the most intelligent person in the whole world cannot put that up and tell me at the end of the day it will now show what happened 7 years ago. Because at the end of the day they will get to court. Now show us what happened 7 years ago. Let me judge him on that one first. We don't have evidence. This one that you now did, how does that relate to it? Things? Because at the end of the day, you people tend to also want to forget that people lie that they are raped. I have been lied against.
Very true.
She has lied and she started begging later. Because I am edgy, I will send you to jail. And we have to also put it on point. Don't wait, don't feel shy. If you are assaulted, if you are raped, walk straight to the police, let it get incidented.
Yomi, are you a lawyer?
I am not a lawyer, but I believe in the law.
I love this guy. He's got knowledge.
Yes.
And knowledge is power. Guys, follow him. Thank you very much for sticking with us.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I work in National Human Rights Commission.
Oh, good.